Welcome back, housemates. Dad, we are Morocco. We're working towards our science victory. We've just toyed with our specialists in the last episode. We're building factories across the world and the Eiffel Tower. And we are exploring with our ships. It's all good. But everyone kind of hates us. So we were definitely warmongering jerks. And maybe Greece doesn't mind because Greece knows what it was like around here. It was tightly packed. And frankly, a vicious struggle on this continent, and Greece is our only ally.
Today,
They were right there to witness it all.
each other in 1 second. All civilized nations, it is to be hoped, will recoil from war and discharge their troops.
Alfred Nobel. We can only wish that was true. Musketmen in Himeji Castle can be built. Himeji Castle provides a free castle and increased combat strength for units fighting in friendly territory. A great bonus for us, as our Berberi Cavalry special unit, which we have not yet actually been able to build, I believe, or maybe we can build them right now, and we should be building them, but we aren't. Hospital, well, extra trade route. Let's get cannons so our trebuchet can be upgraded. Can I seriously not upgrade you guys? Alright, Lanchnik. They upgrade to Lancers. So let's swap to Lancers. Interesting. I didn't think they would upgrade to Horsemen. Maybe they'll all... Wait. Lancer. Oh my god, the Landsknecht are all going to upgrade to Berber Cavalry, aren't they? That's amazing, and exactly what we wanted. Okay, we grabbed that. Great War Infantry. Neuschwanstein would be nice. It's going to take a lot of researching to get there. Refrigeration is going to allow submarines, hotels. Christo Redentor, lots of culture and culture costs of adopting new policies reduced by 10%. We do want new policies pretty badly, and that would be nice. Also, it comes with a research lab, and it includes researching chemistry, which is what we already had. Okay, wait, what does it include? Yeah, let's just make a push towards it. So that'll come with the Lancer research, rifling, steam power, replaceable parts. And then where's the order? Okay. Requires order. The Kremlin. 50% production when building armor units. 1 free social policy. Okay, I do actually want these wonders. Alright, well, let's push for that, and then we can go towards plastics later. Whew. Just sit there, sir. Greece's religion gets better. What can we purchase with faith? Nothing yet, but great engineers and great merchants, as well as great prophets and missionaries. It'll be nice to upgrade our Lanchnet. This will give us time. Panama's given up on investors. We have the pointiest sticks, the most military power by a good 50%. We are the world police. Alright, salt. Well, everyone wants salt. We are established. We established our roadway to London, which means that... What does that mean? It's good news. It means that our culture will spread or something. Salt shouldn't be hard to get. Your special agent El Krim killed a German spy in Marrakech while they were trying to steal our technology. Of course, Germans, of course. That means that El Krim, yeah, he is a special agent, all nice and leveled up. We certainly want, we need to put out some archaeologists. You know what? Can I not, because I have a military unit already here? Archaeologists cannot be purchased, they must be... Alright, we do want this extra culture. Oh, but I need the money for my military upgrade. Let's... military first, culture second. Actually... You guard. Got a good unit everywhere. You get over there. Fortify. Metallurgy. Okay, nothing's going to waste here.
Deutschland ist zerstört worden.
Ah, Germany.
Ich weine die zukünftigen.
I regret any confusion caused by our late agent's recent activity. Please let any hostile feelings rest with the deceased operative. I forgive you. It makes me glad that you will overlook this awkward circumstance. Yeah, I know you don't like being polite. Suck it up. No longer friends with Jerusalem. Oh, who has salt? That's what we need to find out. Do we have salt? That is salt, and I want it.
There never was a good knife made of bad steel.
Thanks, Benjamin Franklin. All right, with the advent of metallurgy, we can create lancers with horses, mounting units specialized in defeating other enemy mounted units. The Landsknecht's pikemen attitude lends them well to upgrading to these lancers. Faster version, basically mounted pikemen. Arsenal, city must have a castle or Mughal fort. This increases the city's defense and health by a lot. And the Red Fort has already been built. It increases the effectiveness of other defensive buildings. It is a wonder. Alright, a great scientist has been born in Marrakech. We can certainly use these guys. We're going to use them power through, well, let's see. How much science? He will give us 1750 science. More than this particular tech is going to require, so we will hold off. Here, World's Fair. We've contributed 0. So far it is 15% complete, so we definitely want to get on it. Because the hosted person gets 100% boosted culture, and second place gets free social policy. Why don't you also focus on the World Fair? We'll use... In here, we also finished our factory. We're just gonna crush this World's Fair. What did we get? Oh, this is our scientist, Ptolemy. I want you to wait. We're gonna tell him to wait every turn so we don't forget about him. Who has salt? Oh, that's right. We have salt if we... Can't buy it. Any city-states who have salt? Nope. Greece, do you have salt?
Χαρίζεστε. Ακούω.
Oh, okay. So we know how they're gonna vote. They want the international games. Oh, we can ask for them to vote one way or the other. Probably because we have a diplomat here.
Also, raus damit.
Alright, he's
Und?
super... I guess salty is an overused word at this point.
Das ist inakzeptabel.
You know what? Relax.
Das kann doch nicht euer Ernst sein.
Relax. Alright. Catherine.
Что тебе нужно?
Okay, the only salt available is from Germany, or there's some right here. Right here. How do we get it? Is there salt over here? No. Ugh. It's not gonna help. Oh, well, someday. Someday. Let's see. So, we're pumping. We're producing less faith. And it's either time for this broadcast tower. No, it's time to upgrade our Landsknecht. Okay, 195 gold each is pretty expensive, but the combat jump from 16 to 25 is intense, and the mobility of these guys. Plus, so they retain all their old stuff. City plunder is steals gold equal to the damage inflicted on cities. No movement cost to pillage. Can move after attacking as horsemen. 33% combat strength versus mounted units, and whatever previous upgrades they had. So let's just bite the bullet. They do have to be in our territory to upgrade. And while it's expensive, it is worth it to have an up-to-date military.
Мы были побеждены, так что я становлюсь твоей
Are you spying on me
пленницей.
too?
Мне
Did she steal something? Did we kill one of her spies? What's going on? Everyone's trying to steal from me. Everyone wants salt. It's probably the only thing I don't have. And it's right there. Okay, desperately need salt. Okay, upgrade. Upgrade. All right, our powerful lancers are gonna be everywhere these days. Our Landschneck mercenaries finally find their way to higher tech stuff. Okay, we're not using you for rifling just yet. If there were an... Yeah. Nice and fast. Okay. You've made a discovery. You've discovered a valuable artifact at your dig. You will need to choose to either extract the artifact, which you can use to generate tourism, or create a landmark to generate culture. Thank you. Okay, we don't have money for you just yet. Here, you wait. Choose archaeology. So this dig isn't in our territory. Your archaeology discovered barbarian camp remains, pottery sherd, plundered by Panama City, ancient era. Create Panama City artifact. 2 culture and 2 tourism. Archaeologists will be consumed. Landmark provides culture when worked based on its age, +1 culture per era older than the civ's current era. And if we do so in a city-state's territory, it'll give us a large boost to that city's influence, which we have already on lockdown. So let's create the artifact. Our archaeologist is gone. Our tourism goes up. And we have room. We are hungry for more. This World's Fair is going to distract us. And of course, this Eiffel Tower is another work towards good tourism.
It is well that war is so terrible, or we should grow too fond of it.
Robert E. Lee gives us those words. We can now produce riflemen, strong frontline land unit in the mid game. Okay, upgrading our military. 1 more Landschneck left. Okay, the amount of research we need here, 1889. It's probably time to use our scientist. I believe Lhasa was looking for a trade route, but let's check everyone. Yeah, let's connect this guy to Lhasa, I think. Maybe we're still trading the old-fashioned way. Oh. Can we not reach Lhasa from here? Extra gold, extra science. We give them a little extra science and us a tiny bit of extra science. But it could seal that deal. We can also trade between ourselves. But let's try and win over Lhasa. I guess we should move you to London. Because then we can certainly reach Lhasa. Maybe our range just isn't good enough. Okay, 1822 science here, and then that's, yeah. Let's use it here. That finishes up steam power in like 1 turn. A major boost. Okay, these guys can upgrade to musketmen for 50 gold. Here goes long swordsman. They'll trade us money for wine. We'll take it. All right, we should finish the Eiffel Tower. Marrakech will grow to a side 27.
We live only to discover beauty. All else is a form of waiting.
Oh, that's a beautiful idea. In addition to its happiness and the culture effects, the Eiffel Tower also provides 12 tourism, so that
Nations
is
of the West
awesome.
hope that by means of steam communication, all the world will become as one family.
Townsend Harris. We can now build powerful melee units. Metallic melee units are ready to go. And our units move faster while they are traveling across water. Our non-naval units. The World's Fair project is now 46% complete. Okay. So we only have to contribute, I see, so these are goals. We don't know who's put most of the work in. But we only have to do 234.5 or more to get a free social policy, and we've put in 305. I think we have far more production than anyone else. And we at least secured that free social policy. So let's focus on let's build Broadway. I think we're gonna crush I think due to our, factories and all that. Oh my god, did they capture that? How in the world? Greece, I am not pleased about this. Do we... We have one great general. I feel like I should keep him around. But I'm tempted to just run him up here and take back this citadel. You know what? That's not worth it. We'll just establish a trade route with Lhasa real quick. It's not worth much money. It'll be fine. You go in there. You sleep, I guess. But we won't worry about what other people are doing. Okay, we can upgrade a rifleman. Let's upgrade this guy first. Very expensive overhaul of our military. Just wait. Fortify. Greece has Brussels on lockdown, but I believe we have spies rigging the election in Brussels this turn, maybe. Cape Town gives us wine, which we gave away. Brussels election rigged. Warmus targets a nearby
Wherever we
encampment.
look, the work of the chemist has raised the level of our civilization and has increased the productive capacity of the nation.
Calvin Coolidge telling us how excellent chemistry is. So we can now build cannons. The trebuchets will upgrade to those. Our manufactory productions, our mines, and our quarries all produce one more industry. And a golden age has dawned, making us more productive, more culturally influential, and awesomer. So let's upgrade this guy. And I believe we can then afford to still upgrade him. Alright, the military. Lhasa are glad to see a connected trade route. 40 influence with them. We become friends. They provide us with some faith. Cape Town gives us wine. We rigged the local election successfully, increasing our influence and reducing the influence of other major civilizations in Brussels. Ormus says there are barbarians nearby that they want killed. We are out of crab from Catherine. Okay, we have military units all over the place. I think we're fully upgraded. Let's take a look at the military overview. Riflemen, lancers, Gatling guns, frigates, caravel. I think the caravel is kind of, yeah, that's good. All right. I believe we have fully upgraded all of our dudes. And we can finally start using our money for other stuff. Okay, Brussels, how did that turn out? How are we doing with Brussels? There's still 107 ahead of us.
Es wäre in eurem Interesse, dass ihr dieses
You want
Angebot
gems? I have
sorgfältig
gems, but I
prüft.
really want salt.
Nein.
I will give you such wonders.
Nein.
Ugh. I know, everyone wants salt. The game's kind of going crazy for salt because it's the one thing I don't have. Let's set you up for ranged attack and then sleep. Come now, can't you? Rush this salt thing. Building a pasture, huh? Lisbon could use some more workers. Let's buy a worker. How's our faith? Can we buy another scientist? We can afford to wait. I think we can buy a scientist or someone with faith. I really want to start producing archaeologists again. We're working on fertilizer, pastures, plantations, food from farm tiles with no access to fresh water, and food from terrace farms with no access to fresh water. So we already got the fresh water upgrade. Fertilizer helps us do better even without lots of water. They want sensibilism here in It's gonna be tough. Maybe we should start upgrading to water-based trade routes. Yes. Yes, I think so. We should. Okay, where do I want this worker to work? First off, build a quarry. Catherine has entered the industrial era. Okay, people are catching up to us, but we're in the modern era. We are ahead of the game. We do want to start stocking up our money to bribe city-states. All right, World's Fair completed, and it looks like we didn't quite overdo it, but we did do a good job, and we achieved first place. Our non-main cities are 3 other cities producing. Looks like we outproduced our friends by 50% or so, which is a lot, but I would say that's solid. All right, so we get cultural increase by 100% for 20 turns. Do we get a free social policy too? Because that would be awesome. And do we get 500 points towards the golden age? We definitely got the free social policy as well. +1 gold from science buildings. Our great scientists come 25% faster. Boost science gain from research agreements. +1 science from every trading post. And 17% science from universities. I don't know which one to go after first. I'm not sure how big research agreements are. Let's start here and get scientists faster. Five turns until we deliberate on proposed resolutions. World's Fair is completed. And we're getting 103 from, yeah, so that was nice. So anyone can get second and third place, it looks like. Or you get all the places below your contribution as well as the one you contributed. Okay. We could produce archaeologists. I really want to get to the National Intelligence Agency. So I need you guys to become resistant to stealing. Okay, so let's actually... This is a caravan. We're at our trade limit. So let's delete this unit. And now let's build a trade ship. Remember, we can purchase these things because of Big Ben and commerce fairly cheaply. And it lets our cities work on producing other things. Jerusalem wants a natural wonder. Are there any more left? There must be one left undiscovered. Note that our explorations have discovered a lot of empty space. We get a new unit from Albany.
A nation that destroys its soil destroys itself.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt tells us the importance of land conservation. All right, food increased around the world. We get a winged hussar. Forces defender retreat if it inflicts more damage than it receives. A defender who cannot retreat takes extra damage. These are a special unit of, I think. Yeah, these are a special unit. You can't normally get these. What did they upgrade to? Upgrade to anti-tank gun. Replaces the Lancer. Maybe this is other people's version of the Barbary Corsair, but we'll keep it. Our military upkeep's probably kind of intense, but Here we can establish pretty epic trade routes. Athens would net us the most gold. Okay, so what's the best trade route here? Athens, 25 gold. Let's swap to London and see if we can travel with other people. And our culture gives us another social policy. So let's take this. Extra science. We jump from 395 to 436, a nice 10% jump in science there, thanks to all the universities we've constructed. Thank you, Almany. Maybe that salt will someday be ours. Can't believe we lost this citadel to Greece. It's just fucked up. I don't know. Can they even take it from us? I'm very confused how all this works. It's probably bad. It's probably turned against us. Greece is looking a little up in our face. Maybe we should send a spy to check out if they're going to declare war on us.
Broadway is a main artery of New York cultural life. A hardened artery.
Walter Winchell has that ironic view. We gain one free great musician near the city where the wonder was built, and it has room for 3 works of art. And a great merchant was born in Marrakech, which is all very nice. Okay, let's look at our trade route options here. We can trade with Cologne. We'll trade some religious pressure. And that would be nice for us, right? I don't know if we're trading with them. All right, we have a great musician. If you're attempting a culture victory, you may want to create a great work of music to generate tourism for your city, or you could perform a concert tour in another civilization to provide a one-time boost to your tourism. Thank you. Now, establishing... Where's my trade overview? No, we're already trading with Moscow. Are we not trading with Greece at all? Yeah, okay, let's send this guy back to Rabat, right? Rabat. Here, Ibn Buta is our... We can get a large amount of gold and conduct a trade mission with someone, or... And there's this guy. Concert tour. We'll just create our own great work. Low W Ballard creates the Kachinsa dances, which you just heard a sample of there. Increasing our tourism with the Eiffel Tower, things are looking good. Here, you can build a customs house for Mad Cash, or let's go ahead and conduct a trade mission. We're going to try and win over Brussels, remember. We're rigging the elections already. Okay. Ormus is a bully. Here, let's finish this broadcast tower to get our culture up. Here, let's finish this stock exchange. And let's purchase Oh, we want to bribe city-states very soon. Where are most of your people working? Yeah, let's go with the bank. Our lack of ranged units is a little disturbing. Greece is now the ally of Florence. Uh-oh, Florence has slipped from our grasp. Greece is making moves. That's why we're saving up our money for the bribes. But we should snag Brussels from them. They, of course, want Florence and Brussels. A great writer was born. Where are all these great people coming from? Okay, this order will consume the great person and grant a large amount of culture. We can gain 1,000 culture. That's enough to pick a new cultural thing right now. Creativity abounds in your civilization. If you're attempting a culture victory, you may want to create a great work of writing to generate tourism for your civilization. The more tourism you generate, the better your chances of winning. Otherwise, no. We want the social policy he's going to grant us. So, boom. We're going to do that. And that takes us from 652 to 1,652, ensuring our next social policy, or a social policy next turn. All right, Brussels was impressed and gives us 40 influence. Excellent, turning the tide. Cape Town is impressed as well. And Greece has converted Florence. Florence, why did you leave us? Oh, but they're susceptible to money gifts right now. And man, do we have it. Greece is 22 ahead of us. Let's crush them for a mere 500 gold. Okay, 2 turns. It's definitely time to secure our allies. They've made their moves. Can we snag Brussels from them? They're 74 ahead. If we spend all our money there, we could surpass them next turn. We want banks everywhere for the cash. Let's trade with Athens. Military is up to date. We're finishing up our banks. One more turn. It's time to... Do we need other people to help? We're losing our grasp on Lhasa. It's fine. Florence doesn't need investors. We took advantage of that right before. Almaty.
Wars may be fought with weapons, but they are won by men. It is the spirit of the men who follow and of the man who leads that gains the victory.
George S. Patton, providing that insight into war. The Berber cavalry are now available. This is a special unit for us, an upgrade over the standard unit. It's extra powerful in deserts and within our own territory. And it's awesome. I think our Landsknecht can upgrade into that, which will give them special bonuses for the rest of the game. The Brandenburg Gate also available. Great General appears near the city for free and gain 15 XP for all units whenever they're built in this city, making them more experienced from birth. Bucharest is cultured. We would love to have them as allies, but Germany definitely is on top of that. First off, let's pick our social policy. Sovereignty, gold from science buildings. Yes, we already have science from gold buildings. So that is a nice intertwined thing. Bucharest says they'll reward us with cash. Almaty wants things. Our religion. Shouldn't be hard, actually. Oh, I forgot. No one is our religion except us. Our religion didn't really amount to much. Okay, Bucharest. We can start on the Brandenburg Gate, and I see no reason not to. I do love culture and wonders, and in the Congress we can suggest that wonders are worth culture, which would be great for us, and I think we have way more than anyone else. It will help out some of our enemies a bit, but I think it'll help us more. Of course, we're going for completely different, so this caravan needs to go where? Okay, we're already trading with them. Let's trade with... Yeah, let's keep up the trade with... Let's trade with Florence. Okay, you automate. Okay, it's definitely time to woo people over. Let's take a look at diplomacy. Let's take a look at the World Congress number of votes. We can weaken Greece. Everyone wants salt. I have Florence. I want Brussels because not only will it deny culture to Greece and swing us a vote, but it will provide culture to me, which I want. I will make this last sneaky. Look at that. Now we've reduced their votes by 1. We've got an extra, and our culture goes up and theirs goes down. I believe they're going for a culture victory, so that is kind of important. Oh shit, I forgot I can conduct a trade mission. Okay, we're gonna gain 30 influence, sealing the deal since we're only 6 ahead right now, and 1,000 gold, basically all the gold we just spent back. Our great merchant sealing the deal for us. We can use that to buy even more votes. Not that I think anything is not going to pass. I would love the international games and a free social policy. And let us... Can't believe I can't get the stupid salt. So let's actually purchase things. Let's see, you're building a bank. Let's purchase a university. Everywhere I can. Purchase a public school. Can purchase a great engineer or merchant. What other? What wonders are there? A great engineer could help us finish the Brandenburg Gate almost instantly, but it's not that important to us, so let's hold off. He wants us to just give him money. Let's be friendly, but if he thinks he can take us, he's welcome to come get some. Greece now ally of Panama City. He may have one-upped us there. Our golden age ended. Did we just get displaced? Yeah. Our open borders perhaps just ended? Yes. Well, if they were looking to declare war, now would be a good time. Greece replaces them as ally. Doing the same thing to him same thing to us that we did to him. Okay, let's see. He's going to throw his weight behind the international games. I'm going to push this through and rely on him to push the international games, as I don't think I need anything else. An order is only going to benefit us. Their top choices for the current proposals, yay on enact. They're just going to enact everything. So let's do this. As 6 is enough to beat out either of them. And we'll see how it goes. Okay, we were pushed out of our own citadel, which sucks. I didn't realize I would lose that when the city was lost, and I should have waited to build it if I'd only known. But that's fine. We didn't want to be in there. Let's see how this turns out. Forbidden Palace was built. There are a lot of nasty infantry here. We're not friends with Lhasa. Cape Town wants investors. All right, looks like both passed. All right, order was passed. Me and Germany voted for it. No one else voted against it. Everyone voted for the international games, so the Olympics are coming to town. Okay, we're going to propose some other stuff. We now have more votes, and so does Germany, thanks to being order. These guys have 7. Is that simply... Seems like more than they had. Each world realm provides 3 culture. Okay. I'm sure Greece will be behind that. Historical landmarks. We haven't been able to get that many archaeologists up and running. We could focus on this culture, or we could go for wonders produce extra culture. We do have wonders. That's going to be immediately good for us. So let's just commit to that. Greece will commit to something. And we wrap up the bank here. I think we should just go with police station and get that over with to protect our precious science. Brandenburg Gate in 2 turns. Workers working. All right. Greece is happy that we supported their proposal. And we'd like Greece happy because they're the other major World Congress influencer and our neighbors. We rigged the Brussels election, probably securing into the future. Yes, we have much goodness from there. Culture is good. Florence is ours. This gives us excellent cultural output. Gold per turn for gems has ended. Production. Let's go into this police station. Another police station so we can get to that national intelligence. We're about to finish dynamite, which means artillery is coming up. And this has definitely gone on long enough. Thanks for watching. I really am starting to enjoy this playthrough. I mean, I enjoyed it anyway before, but we're starting to get to some really interesting conundrums with the ideology and the World Congress. It seems that globalization is on track. We are starting to explore the world, and I wonder what else there is for us to find. Apparently natural wonders, and there's only like one salt in the world, or two, and Germany has the other one and won't give it to us. So we'll see that. The creation of dynamite, and a lot of other interesting stuff in the future. So thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Till then, good luck, Dad. I think we're doing all right.